So I have created the package name called pages. Under this one, I have to create login page. Let me create a login page. So to create a login page, so I'm going to new and I'm going to create a class name as login.java class file. Just click on finish. So login.java class file got created. So under this one, we have to declare a WebDriver object. Driver. Let's import the WebDriver. So WebDriver driver, I declared WebDriver driver. And similarly, I have to create one more Java class file, skills. So let me create skills.java class file. Or instead of creating like that, I will take this one, copy, Control C, and I'm doing Control V. So skills.java class file got created. So let's check skills.java class file also created. So right click, copy on the same thing and paste it in home page. So in page object model design pattern, for every page class, for every web page, we will create a separate Java class files. Okay. So for login.java, we have created WebDriver and home. So now let's go to the steps implementation, step definition.java class file. So let's go to the feature file first. tc01 underscore skills.feature file. So the first step is this one, login to application with below credentials. Okay. So let's copy this line. I think first one is this one, user launch Chrome browser. So in my step definition.java class file, Control F, Control V, user launch Chrome browser. So here we are launching the browser. Except launching the browser, I'm not touching any of this method. And let's go to the next one, user opens URL. So let's see this one. User open URL. So this is the line of code, right? So what I am doing is I'm copying this method, Control C. Okay, Control C. I'm taking this method and I'm going back to my login page. So here I'm pasting that one. User opens URL. So the same method I have copied and pasted. You can give method name whatever you want. So the same line I copied and pasted. And next method, what is the next method? Log into below application with below credentials one. So let's search for this method, Control F. So these are the lines of code. Okay, we have written. Okay, let's copy all this method. Copy, Control C. Let's go to login.java class file. So login to below application with below credentials. I can rename this method as login. So simple public void login method I had renamed. And create skills record. Okay, create skills record. Let's copy this line. Go to your step definition.java class file, Control V. So copy this entire lines of code, entire method. So for loop, and after that, this is the closing of the method. Going back to my skills.java class file, and I'm pasting that one. Right. So rename the method as add skills. Okay. So add skills method is available here. And after that, what is the line of code? Click on logout button. Control C, Control F, Control V. Click on logout button. So anyway, this method also we have to write it. Going back to here. So here I have to write driver dot find element by welcome dot click and driver dot find element by logout dot click. So those two set of driver commands I have to write it. Okay. So you can write the method name as logout. And what is the last step? Click on close browser. Close browser. So here this one also I can copy. I can paste it in the home page. Okay, close browser. Okay, right. So these are the changes I did in my page class files. So the page specific methods I implemented. Add skills. Login page contains what are the methods? Login method and users open URL. Okay, right. Now let me go to close all everything. So now coming back to my step definition.java class file. Okay, so coming back to, so I have not copied this method open launch Chrome browser except this everything I did. So here what I am doing is I'm commenting this line. I don't want to execute these lines. Okay, in every method, whatever lines of code I have written, I'm keeping all lines in comments inside the method. Okay. So these lines of code cannot be executed because those lines are in comments now. Okay. Now nothing is there inside that method. So here also. So now nothing is there inside that one. And so all my methods, all lines I have kept it in comments. Okay. Right, right. Right. I'm saving now. So when my users open URL method is executed from the feature file. So the first step, user launch Chrome browser, this step will be executed from step definition.java class file because setup driver commands are available. And second step, user opens URL. When the step got executed in step definition.java class file, okay, there is no set of driver commands. Okay, but this method is available under which class file now? Under login page. Okay, so now what I am doing is for login page, I'm going to create a Java. I'm going to create an object login. So first to declare just like WebDriver login L1. You can declare it like this. So it is asking supporting library import pages. See here import pages dot package name dot class name pages dot login. So that is the supporting library got imported. Package name dot class name. And now I declared that object login L1. And here what I am doing is L1 is equal to new. By using new keyword, we can create the object. Okay. Under login method, we have one method L1 dot. What is that method? We want to call users opens URL. This is the method. Okay. You can call this method as you can give some different name. User opens URL. And save this one. Users open URL. So this is the same method I am calling here. Got it? Right. So now next method is login to below application with below credentials 1. So this method I need to change. Control C, Control F, Control V. 1 second. In the step definition.java class file. So here there is no set of driver commands inside this, correct? So we already created an object name as login L1. Okay. So L1 dot, what is the method I want to call? Login. Oh, sorry, I'm writing here. So L1 dot login. So this is the method I want to call, because so in my login page, the next method is this one. So object dot login method, and this is the data table object holding all the input values of username and password. So this input data it's going to here, and I'm getting all my input data here. Okay. Just I'm creating the object and I'm calling the methods. If it is non-static methods, just we will create the object and we are calling that method. So what is the next step? Create skills record. Control C. So Control C, Control F. So here there is right now there is no lines of code. So first of all, I have to declare I have to declare skills space, skills S1. So it is asking to import supporting library. See, this is got imported pages.skills. And now I can go and create that skills object. So now what I am doing here, S1 is equal to new skills of. So I have created an object. After creating the object only, I can call the method S1 dot add skills. Done. So the data table object, it holding all the input data from the feature file, and I'm passing to this method. So all these lines of code, it's executing from that page class file. So after that, click on logout button. Control C. Logout button. So anyway, here there is no set of driver commands. So, but I want to create object for home page. Okay. So let's go and declare the object for home page. What is my Java class file name? Home page. Home page H1. The first step is you have to declare the page object. And after that, let's go and create the object inside that one. H1 dot logout method. So if you'll write set of driver commands, it will be executed. If there is nothing, it won't be executed any line of code. Okay. And close browser. Here also I already created object H1 dot close browser. Done. What is the point? So simply I am creating the object and I am calling the required methods. Okay, H1 dot object. So I think I have to create object, right? First, H1 is equal to new home page. Before accessing the method, make sure object got created. Object got created by using new keyword. After that only we can call the methods from that Java class file. Okay, non-static methods. So like this we did. Okay, everyone understood. Okay, now let's go to the login page. So here the page class contains corresponding methods, and skills page contains add skills method, and home page contains logout and close browser methods. Okay, now we understood. I'm going to do one more last change. Public void login page driver. Login page driver. And I'm going to declare WebDriver driver1. So this is the main step. So this comma driver is equal to driver1. So what is this line meaning? I will explain to you. Okay, let me copy this line, Control C. And let's go to skill space as well. So skill space driver. Similarly, in home page. Okay. So this is the method I have added. Okay, let me go to my step definition.java class file. See the setup driver commands, if you write it in the step definition.java class file. So previously your driver has created in the same Java class file. That's why you are able to execute all the setup driver commands from this class file. But right now your setup driver commands are available in a different Java class file. Okay, right now your setup driver commands are available in login.java, skills.java, and homepage.java class. If the setup driver commands are within the same Java class file, your setup driver commands will be executed. But if the setup driver commands are located in different page class file, you have to write one more step as after creating the object login.l1. This is the method you have to create. So login page driver. So the driver object I am passing to login page. Okay. So the driver object. So the driver one is giving control back access to this one. Okay. Now let's come back to the next one. Similarly, after creating skill space, where I have created skill space. So after creating a new object, so here also h1 dot home page driver. So this is the method I have to call. And after that, in skill space also, what is the skill space step? Create skills record. So after creating the object s1 dot skill space driver. So the moment I created an object, what I am doing is the current class driver object I am passing to different page. Okay. So the current class driver I am passing to different page. So that, so now whenever this line got executed, suppose this driver number is, so the driver number is something like that. So let me tell you the concept behind this. So here what will happen is driver is equal to some value will be assigned, like 111, 222, some value got assigned. Whenever line number 29 got executed, driver, a new Chrome browser got started. That session number is 111, 222. So all your set of driver commands, it has to execute on 111, 222 session ID. Okay. So if you are writing all set of driver commands in the same page, the system can understand 111, 222 with, but whenever you are writing in different page, so the WebDriver object means 111, 222. The session ID number we are passing. Okay, the driver number is 111, 222. So that value, it is coming to driver one here. Okay. So driver one means it holds the value as 111, 222. So that 111, 222 value, it's giving back to this WebDriver object. This dot driver means this one. Previously here driver is equal to null. Null means nothing, no value. So whenever I'm passing login page driver here, this driver object, it will become 111, 222, because this line got executed, line number 17 got executed. So after that, my driver value, it's got updated to 111, 222. And after that, you are calling this method, right? So 111, 222 dot get URL, 111, 222 dot implicit wait. So the driver object, So all your set of driver commands are executing on the same browser. What's the point? So, so whenever you are launching any of the browser, so when line number 29 got created, a number will be assigned for driver object, means that session ID. Okay, a browser, for the browser, a session ID will be created. And I am passed, so first of all, I have to pass my driver object, in which session my set of driver commands it has to execute. And after that only I am calling the required methods. Similarly here also, similarly in skills also, what I am doing, first of all I am creating the object, after that I am passing the driver object. So here 111, 222 value it will be assigned, and all these set of driver commands 111, 222, 111. So the session got identified and your set of driver commands got executed. Okay, understood everyone? So commands ki IP address right. So means so line number 29 low, a driver instance was created. So a session got created. So whenever your set of driver command is executing from login page or skills page or home page, we have to clearly tell, go and execute on 111, 222. So that's why I'm passing my driver object. That's why I'm passing my driver object first. And after that, I'm calling the required methods so that the set of driver commands will be executed. So even skills page also. See, first of all, I'm passing the driver object. After that only I'm calling. So the main point in page object model design pattern is, okay, how to pass WebDriver object to another Java class file. That is the main point. Okay, make sure in every Java class file you are writing a method to get the WebDriver object. So public void login page driver method name, you can write whatever you want. WebDriver driver1 and this comma driver is equal to driver1, so that session ID will be identified. Okay, and after that you can call the required methods. So here these commands will be executed. Okay, let me save my program. So now I want to execute my program. So in my step definition.java class file, I don't have any set of driver commands. I don't have any set of, because my set of driver commands are executing from page class files. So now let's go and run my runner class file. TC01 underscore skills dot feature file run as test-ng test. See the login page, open URL, and login method got executed. Qualification skills add button and all these things got executed. But the methods got executed from corresponding page class file, not from step definition.java class file. Because in step definition.java class file, what I did, I created an object, and after that I'm passing the WebDriver object, and after that I'm calling the required method as per my test case functional flow. Okay, so that is the important step. Now let's see same thing implementation for TC01 jobs.feature file. Okay, so now let's see. Log into below application with below credentials. Let's see this part. Control C, Control F. Oh, sorry. So I think these two already we did. Now let's see this part, this method. Log into below application with below, I think. Already logged. One second. This column headers kada, without column headers kada idi. Okay, let's automate this functionality also. Okay, log into below application with below credentials. So let's go to the step definition.java class file. So log into below application with below credentials. I think I have to copy entire of this method. Okay, let's copy this method and let's go to login Java class file. See how I am doing, just observe that point. So now, so I'm renaming this method as login credentials. So don't give same name. Okay, column headers without column headers. So login credentials I did. Okay, next one. Create job record, created job records. Okay, let's Control C, Control F, Control V. This one, right? So now let's copy all this method. So I have to create a job space first. Okay, so let me create a job space. So what I will do, I will copy the existing one, Control C, and I paste it. Job space. Let's go and do the change job space driver. So let's delete this line. So in my step definition.java class file, I have to copy this entire method. Let's go to here and I'm adding that method. So instead of that simple method, I'm writing add jobs. So save this one. So coming back to my step definition.java class file, inside this method, I'm removing all the lines of code because I don't want at all. So done. So now I want to write anything I want to write, click on logout button and close browser. Okay. So now I want to create login to below credentials. I want to create a login object here. Okay. In my step definition.java class file. Okay. So first of all here, make sure from login page, whenever login page is executing, make sure login object got created. Okay. So L1 is equal to, okay, 1 second. Log into below application with below credentials. 1 second. Just going back to here. So credentials 1 is there, not this one. I have to look for another line. So this is the method I want to update because this is the one actually. So I have to create for login object. A login L1 is I already declared L1 is equal to new login and L1 dot login page of driver. Okay, and L1 dot which method I have to login credentials. This one, right?
Yes.
So that's it. Okay. Next one is job space. So here, right? So I have to create a job space object. Jobs J1. And after that, I have to create an object, job space object. Here, J1 is equal to new jobs. Okay. And J1 dot job space driver. I'm passing the WebDriver object. And after that, J1 dot add jobs. So that's it. Now I'm saving. Let's go to my runner class file and change the feature file tc01 underscore jobs. So let me run my runner class file, run as test ng test. So my page class methods are executing from page class files. So like that, my set of driver commands got executed from corresponding. So the summary is in step definition.java class file, I am declaring the page class files, and except launch Chrome browser, all other cases, just I'm creating the object and I'm passing the WebDriver object and I'm calling the URL. So the entire method, this one I copied and pasted in login page into login class file, and I renamed method names. That's it only. And similarly, for skills, for jobs, just I created job space and I'm passing the driver object and I'm calling. So the entire method and I copied and pasted there. Okay, and I'm calling the method names. So previously the method name is here create job records. There I renamed my method name as add jobs. And I'm calling. So these are the things these are the changes we did. So page object model design pattern means every page class file contains uh, corresponding set of driver commands from that page class files. Okay, so the same method I copied and pasted, I renamed. Nothing changes, no changes I did. Okay, so this approach we can call it as a Cucumber PY. Okay, let me save this project. Let me share this project to everyone. మీరు కొత్త ప్రాజెక్టులో చేయండి ఇవన్నీ. So second session we can continue Cucumber page factory model. Okay, so that's it for the first half, and second session I can share you page factory model. Yes. Okay, I will share the new link after 5 minutes.